to move data without typing it again or make a duplicate without losing the original? Excel's cut, copy, and paste commands let you do both, but choosing the wrong command can move or replace information you wanted to keep. Use cut when information is in the wrong place and you want to move it. Use copy when you need the same information somewhere else but want the original to remain. For example, if A2 contains January, cutting it and pasting into B2 move January out of A2. Copying it instead leaves January in A2 and creates another copy in B2. Excel temporarily holds the cut or copied information on the clipboard until you paste it. You will learn how to cut and copy using keyboard shortcuts, the Excel ribbon, and the right-click menu. We will also paste between worksheets, work with larger ranges, rows, and columns, and cover the mistakes that cause most beginner problems. We will use the same weekday list for the main method. Monday through Sunday are in cell A2 through A8, and column C is empty. When you paste a range, you select only the first destination cell. Excel uses that cell as the top left starting position for the past information. First, let's move the list with keyboard shortcuts. Select cell A2 through A8. Press Ctrl plus X to cut the selection. Now click C2. This is the first cell where the moved list should appear. Press Ctrl plus V to paste. The weekdays move into C2 through C8, and the original cells in column A become empty. Remember that cut means move. After you paste, the information no longer remains in its original location. Use this method when you are sure the data belongs to somewhere else. You can perform the same move from the ribbon. Select A2 through A8 and open Home tab. In the clipboard group, click Cut. Now click C2 and then in the same clipboard group, click the main pass button. The result is identical. The list moves from column A to column C. This method takes more clicks than the shortcut, but it helps new Excel users learn where the commands are located on the ribbon. The third way is the right-click method. Select A2 through A8, right-click inside the selected range, and choose Cut. Click C2, right-click the destination cell, and choose Paste. This method is visually straightforward because the commands appear next to the cells where you are working. Now, let's duplicate the list instead of moving it. Select A2 through A8 and press Ctrl plus C. Excel normally shows a moving border around the copied range. That border helps you recognize what is currently on the clipboard. Click C2 and press Ctrl plus V. This time, the weekdays appear in C2 through C8, but the original list also remains in column A from A2 to A8. That is the main difference. Copy duplicates the data. To copy from the ribbon, select A2 through A8 and go to Home tab. In the clipboard group, click Copy. Click C2 and then click the main pass button in the same clipboard group under Home tab. Excel creates the duplicate in column C and leave the original list unchanged. The ribbon method is useful when you prefer visible commands or are still becoming familiar with the Excel interface. You can also copy directly from the worksheet with the right-click menu. Select A2 through A8, right-click the selection and choose Copy. Click C2, right-click and choose the normal paste button. Your menu may display several paste options as icons. For this beginner lesson, use the main clipboard shaped paste option. The specialized options are part of the paste special and can be learned later. Click the first icon. Excel places the copied list in the column C while keeping the original in column A. When you are uncertain whether the original information should be removed, copy is normally the safer choice because the source data remains in place. The most important part of pasting is choosing the correct destination cell. If you copy A2 through B5 and click D2, Excel fills the same rectangular shape into D2 through E5. D2 is the top left starting cell. Before pasting, check every cell that the rank will cover. If those destination cells already contain information, the past content may replace it. Here, E4 contains data that we want to keep. So, D2 is not a safe starting position. We will choose an empty area instead, for example, G2 through H5. You can pass with Ctrl+V or use Home, Clipboard and the Pass command. Or you can choose the right-click method. For basic copying and cutting, the normal Pass command is enough. Options such as Pass only value or only formatting belong in a separate Pass special lesson. So choose the first Pass icon, which is the normal Pass command. Cut, copy, and paste also work between worksheet tabs in the same workbook. For example, we have data worksheet and summary worksheet. To keep the original data, select it on the data worksheet and press Ctrl+C. Click the summary worksheet tab. Select the cell where the copy should begin and press Ctrl+V. The information appears on summary and the original stays on data. This can be useful when building a summary, backup, or duplicate list. To move information that was entered on the wrong worksheet, press Ctrl+X instead to cut it. Open the destination worksheet, select the starting cell and press Ctrl plus V. The original data was moved from Data Worksheet to Summary Worksheet tab. Do not use Cut when you need the information to remain on the original worksheet. You are not limited to copying one cell or one vertical list. A2 through C6 is a rectangular range containing several rows and columns. Select the entire range, press Ctrl plus C, click the top left destination cell and press Ctrl plus V. Excel has the full shape of the range. To copy a complete row, select its row number before copying. Copy it, then select the destination row number and paste. To copy a complete column, select its column letter, copy it, then select an empty destination and paste. Be careful with full rows and columns because they cover much larger worksheet areas. If you only need a small portion, select that smaller cell range instead. Most beginner problems come from selecting the wrong source or destination. First, do not pass over existing data unless you are certain it can be replaced. For example, you copy cell A2 through A4. Then, you click cell D2 and click Paste. Excel will replace your existing data with the new information. So, if you do not want to replace your current data, do not click the destination cell that already have data. Click somewhere else that are blank. For example, click C2 and paste. Second, when pasting a range, select the correct top left destination cell. Choosing a cell one row or one column away shifts the entire past range. For example, you want to copy A2 through A4, and you want the data from E2 to E4, but you accidentally click E3. So when you paste, the data range of the copied information will be placed from E3 to E5, which is we don't want. So if you want it from E2 to E4, click E2 and paste. Third, do not use cut when you mean to make a copy. If you are unsure, use copy so the original remains. First, formula may behave differently from text or number. When you copy a formula, Excel may adjust its cell reference. In the example, cell D10 is the result from cell B10 multiplied by cell C10. So when we copy cell D10 and we paste in the cell D11, the result is not 12 because it is the result from B11, which is 0, multiplied by cell C11, which is also 0. Formula reference need their own lesson, so simply be aware that the copied result may change. Fifth, remember what is still on the clipboard. After copying, pressing Ctrl V again can paste the same information somewhere else. Press Escape when you want to cancel the copied or cut selection. Finally, cut is not deleted. Cut prepares information to be moved. Delete, remove information without preparing it for paste. Here is a quick exercise you can try in a blank worksheet. Type product in cell A1, pen in cell A2, and notebook in cell A3. Select A1 through A3. Press Ctrl plus C to copy. Click cell C1 and press Ctrl plus V to paste the information. You now have the same list in column A and column C. Next, select C1 through C3. Press Ctrl plus X to cut the information. Click E1 and press Ctrl plus V. The second list moves from column C to column E, while the original list remains in column A. This clearly shows that copy keeps the original and cut moves the selected data. All three methods produce the same final result. The right-click method can be comfortable for visual beginners. The ribbon method helps you learn where Excel's commands are located. Keyboard shortcuts are convenient when you perform these actions frequently. Choose the method that feels most natural for your current task. Quick recap. Use cut to move data, copy to duplicate it, and paste to place it in the new location. Always check the destination area before pasting, and use copy when you are unsure. Continue improving your Excel data skills with the Working with Data in Excel playlist, or watch the next recommended tutorial. Subscribe to XcelTips for more simple, practical Excel lessons.